What's up, everybody? Today, we're playing Astrea Six-Sided Oracles. The demo.
Yeah, it's the super alpha demo. Just came out like a week ago.
Yeah, and in a weird change of pace, James has played this, and I have not.
Yeah, our friend Brian was just like, hey, there's this new game that just came out on Steam that I think is right up your guys' alley. And I looked at it, and then this is a short demo, and I played it 4 times.
So I guess we're going right into it. We're going to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. I really like the aesthetics. There's only one character here in the demo so far.
It's Mooney, the astral.
It's Mooney! It's like an owl.
Let's see. Coming from a lineage of scholars, Mooney has always searched for the lost knowledge of the star system. Her astrarium was passed through generations as a family relic. With her wisdom, she is capable of improving dice and turning adversity into advantage. Minor dyslexia. Yeah. Sometimes words are hard.
It happens.
So we're going to play with Mooney. As you might have gathered through some of that, this is like a deck-building roguelike, but with dice.
Yes.
That's all I know about it.
Which you can both change the dice in your pool and sometimes change the faces on the dice. So you've got a lot of customization in this one.
Okay. Oh my Astrea, what am I supposed to do?
What's happening? Wait, you're a sentinel. How are you talking to me?
That's a long story. We don't have time for that. My dear friend got corrupted. There's nothing I can do. I can't save her. Wait, who are you? What are you doing here? No one comes to this old planet but me and my friend.
I'm Mooney. I'm from Noctua, and I was called here by this grimoire.
Grimoire? Wait, is this one of the six-sided oracles Astrium? Where did you get it?
It's a long story.
Fine. But if you have this grimoire, it means that you are one of the new oracles. You can save her. Here she comes.
Wait a minute. As I suspected, am I indeed one of them?
Oh, my dear friend. How could I let this happen to you? We've got to purify her fast before she gets stronger. To purify her back to normal, we'll need to learn a few things. But first, let's draw dice.
Tutorial. So every round starts with the draw phase, and then everything goes nuts for a second.
I really enjoy that rolling animation.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
This is your dice hand. You need to use those dice to purify your enemies back to normal. Enemies also roll dice, but they roll the same dice each turn. After you play all of your actions, enemies will activate the action that they rolled. These are the main actions of our world: Purify and Corrupt. Purify decreases corruption. That means it will damage enemies and heal yourself. Corrupt is the opposite. It increases corruption, meaning that it heals enemies and damages yourself. Those seem bad.
Yes, but there are reasons. Well, first of all, that.
You must use all corrupt dice in your hand before ending your turn. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dice that must be used have a red outline. This is the enemy corruption meter. It starts fully corrupted, and you need to fully purify it to win the battle. You also have a corruption meter. It starts fully purified. But your corruption meter gets fully corrupted, you will lose 1 heart. If you lose all of your hearts, you will become corrupted, and you will lose the game. Let's try to purify her back to normal. So could I use corruption on her at full health to do nothing, and then...
For now, because it's tutorial, that's not a problem. You should just go ahead and do that.
Okay. So it'll just be like, boop, boop, and then something like that. So the first turn, that makes sense. Second turn, I feel like, is going to be more complicated.
Well, and that won't always be an option, unfortunately.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you caught that, her die there was due to corruption to herself.
Yes.
And this time she's going to do 1 corruption to herself.
All right. So, that's an AoE purifier.
Which is so good.
AoE corruptor. And this is purely self-purify. So then I'm going to do that.
Yep.
But then I can purify myself with that.
Yeah, or the AoE. They
Or
both
the
work.
AoE. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't use this on her.
Correct.
Is there any reason to, like... Can I over-purify myself?
Unfortunately, no.
Is there any reason not to play cards?
No, not really. There might be some artifacts that may give you a reason, but on default, it's just like any other, Slay the Spire, whatever. You just, cards left over just get discarded at the end of turn and you move on.
Okay.
Now...
So I could corrupt myself to just purify her and win, right?
Yeah, but you could, as soon as she hits 0, you end the round. So all you have to do is hit her with that, and then you're good.
Oh, but when it said I have to use these,
Well,
I thought I had to do them first.
No, you have to use them before the end of your turn, but if you can end the fight, it won't matter.
That's too late. She's resisting your purify. She's getting stronger.
Tutorial part 2.
All enemies have an over-corruption meter. When they receive corruption, they get healed, but also their over-corruption increases. So, doing that beforehand, my first turn would have been bad.
Correct.
Okay. Once an enemy's over-corruption meter fills up, they will over-corrupt and activate the action attached to it immediately. I think you'll need to use all of your Astrarium power to purify her. As one of the 6-sided oracles, you have the power to use corruption in your favor. Attached to your corruption meter, there are actions called virtues. As your corruption increases and passes a virtue, that virtue becomes active and available to be used. You can use virtues multiple times per turn. This virtue is different. You can only use it once per turn, and it means you can't activate it by taking corruption. I have 2 last things to teach you about dice. You can right-click on any dice to see all of its faces, and you can re-roll your dice and enemy's dice when using a re-roll action. Now, please, purify my dear friend back to normal, Oracle. You are our only hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. So I'll try to explain that a little cleaner there. So you always have that one action on the far right available on your turn, which is just re-roll 1 die from your. That one is convert 1 die in your hand to.
This die is it's just
that's pretty bad, but that's what your ability on the right there is for.
Yep.
Because it converts it from corrupt to purify. So any die in your hand that is corrupt, you can switch it to purify for the turn.
That seems pretty good.
It is. So you move the ability to the middle of the screen, and then you put the die in the spot to do it, and then click cast.
Okay. Excellent. So I have some self-purify, and then this is just every purify, so...
Yep. So, for now, it's just kicker.
I'm extra purified.
And then she's going to do 4 corrupt to herself, which will also over-corrupt her, which will do that.
Now,
so...
how did that over-corrupt? Because I thought I'd brought her below...
No. So that is the overcorrupt is literally any time that they take corruption damage. It's called overcorrupt, but it's just an extra corruption meter, basically. So whenever she takes 2 corruption damage from any source, she'll trigger that. Now she can only trigger that once per turn, basically.
Okay.
Now, as your corruption meter gets filled, you activate the ability to use these abilities. If you use an ability, heal yourself, and then re-corrupt, you will be able to use them again immediately.
Interesting.
So there's a weird tug of war to be able to use your abilities.
But I could just... this just re-rolls them. It doesn't transform them.
That one re-rolls, correct. Now your one on the far right will transform it, or convert it. But obviously you can only do that one once.
Okay, so... yeah, I purify them, and then I can potentially re-roll some dice. I can purify a die and then re-roll it. There's clearly options here.
Now, I will say that if you're going to re-roll a die, you want to re-roll it first before you convert it, because converting it turns it to the other color for the turn, but if you re-roll it, it goes back to being what it was before.
Okay. So we will re-roll
Well,
this
you
gun
look at-
because this rolled max corruption.
well, I suppose it depends on what you plan on doing. Because remember,
Yeah.
you can convert that into a purify.
Oh yeah, that is true. So yeah, you know what? Why don't I do that? Because then I'm doing a lot of good stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then... yeah. I'll just play it nice and simple.
Okay.
Yeah, it says end turn, but I have
Yeah,
to play this, right?
you still have to play that, yeah.
I'm gonna...
You can re-roll his die now.
There's a chance it's lower?
Yeah, a 50% chance. And only a 1 in 6 that it's worse. But it's the same. But so here's the thing where, I mean, it's a tutorial. I was going to let you roll with it. So she's going to do 3 corruption to herself.
Yes.
Which is then going to trigger her over corruption.
Which is going to
do 3 to you.
Correct.
And take out one of your hearts.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah, your purify meter will replenish after every fight, but your hearts do not. Hearts are your lives. They're your permanent goody goods.
So 2.
Now you did go buy that last ability with that last hit, so you can play that as well.
Okay. And it's a corrupt one, of course it is.
Yeah, but you can turn that into purify.
Yeah, but I was gonna do that with that one.
True.
So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's not enough. But what I can do is I can play this on myself and then heal myself.
Yes.
Which then means that I can re-roll up to 2 dice, which means I can re-roll that one to try to get a better one.
Mm-hmm.
And that one.
Yep.
They're both min rolls. This one doesn't matter. So I'll re-roll these 2. Oh!
No different, but I mean, it's a tutorial, so.
Then we're gonna convert that. We'll heal ourselves back up. And then we'll very nearly finish him.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take 3.
Once again, we're just gonna do 2 to herself, which is gonna trigger the thing. But that just means that you already have your deal 5 damage ready to go, and she has 4 health left, so.
Hooray!
You did it.
And I only took 1/3 of my health and damage.
It's okay.
Oh, my Astrea, I was so scared. But you did it. She's back to normal. Oh dear, I got corrupted. Again! Actually, I didn't need your help. I was going to purify myself back at any moment.
Oh.
You were doomed! You're about to become one of those things forever! No, you're exaggerating, Safe. How many times have I got corrupted? I lost count, but here I am. Don't mind her, she's just an old grumpy. Well, even though I could purify myself, you did save me back there, so, thank you. Off we go, Safe. Wait, she has the grimoire that belonged to one of the 6-sided oracles. Say again? How could that be? This Astrarium belonged to the Noctuan Oracle. My brother used to be one of them, so that's why I'm here.
It was between my mother's belongings in her old house.
Well, if you're using it, you're definitely one of the new 6-sided oracles. My memory serves me correctly.
After I found this grimoire, something started calling me here. I think I need to go to the heart of Astrea, the source of all corruption.
So you know what to do. You need to go where everything started. Where the Crimson Dawn happened. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Messia, the Antiquarian. This little talking sentinel here is Safe, the bellkeeper. I will help you along your journey. If you bring me star shards, I can use them to improve your resources. May Astrea bless you. Thanks again, Mooney. Good luck on your journey.
You're welcome. Thank you for showing me all those things. It will certainly be helpful. Tutorial over. Congratulations. So now you've got a Slay the Spire-esque map. You've seen a million of these.
Okay.
So you have two options for the first pick, which is...
Gain a Black Hole Blessing, a powerful passive effect with a drawback. Or gain a Star Blessing, a passive effect with lower power.
Right, but no drawback. So small blessing with no drawback, or big blessing with some sort of drawback.
My first run, I'm gonna go for something nice and easy.
And I will say that in both cases, they're not wrong. The small blessings are very small blessings, and the big blessings are big, but they hurt.
Whenever you or your sentinels corrupt an enemy, deal 4 Purify to you. Okay.
So if you ever have to use a corrupt on your enemy, you can at least heal yourself with it.
Let's see. Every 3 times you deal Purify, apply 1 Light Shield on a random target. Okay.
Yeah, Light Shield blocks X corruption until the start of the next turn, which in this case is just 1.
Yeah. Whenever you or your sentinels corrupt an enemy with at least 3 corruption, convert that enemy die.
So it turns their corrupt action into the same type of Purify. But you have to hit the enemy with corruption, which heals them. But depending on what their die does, that could potentially be really strong.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Why
again,
not?
you'll see, all 3 of those are very situational.
Alright, we're gonna choose up to 2 dice, it looks like.
Yep.
Ooh, some of these dice get
So
funky.
every time that you have these options, you have the option of safe, balanced, or risky. Safe dice are generally they're just good. That's just 1 damage to any target, and
then
sometimes
draw.
also draw an extra die.
Draw 2, 3, 3, but then 2, 3, 4 badness.
Yep. And then risky is just you choose a die face on another die, but then you add a paralyzed hex die into your draw pool. But it does make it so that you can take one of your other dice and say, I want this face this turn.
Huh.
But then, again, depending on what you roll, you're adding 1, 2, or 3 cursed dice to your pool. Now, there are some things that want you to have cursed dice in your pool, but again, just like a Slay the Spire or a Monster Train, having cursed things in your deck makes your deck worse.
Yeah.
But can make certain other things better. So
I think I like balanced here.
okay.
I like the idea of drawing 2, decent power. These can theoretically be converted.
Yep. And then you have a second option.
Ooh.
Yep.
That is...
Now notice those are to an enemy, so you can't use those for heals.
Yeah. Then there's also just 15, 14, and then a Plague Hex, a Paralyze Hex, a Dizzy Hex, and a Wound Hex.
Yes.
But if you roll good, it's just like
It
kapow.
just kaboom.
And these ones are just area of effect.
I'm really hoping you get to see my favorite die on there. There's a risky die that is just all or nothing. It is so dangerous.
I like this balanced one because it's targeted to the enemy, but it's big numbers.
Yes,
And the downsides are low.
Yes.
So that just seems good to me.
Yeah.
All right.
This is in alpha. I'm not 100% convinced at how balanced some of the dice are, but it's an alpha, so whatever. I think the game is very pretty. I love that rolling effect. It reminds me of like Armello a lot.
So they're gonna hit me for 3 and themselves for 2.
Right. And then now look below them. Every time they take 6 corruption, they'll do hitting you for 4. And when you purify them, every time you'll just take 1 corruption back.
Okay.
So just be aware. That also means that technically speaking, you don't necessarily want to hit them many small times. You want to hit them with this big a chungus hits as you can.
Well, I got a big old hit here, and I got a reroll die.
Yeah. So.
That's Not too much better. This one doesn't matter.
Does that re-roll specifically say roll your hand? Nope. So you can actually force the enemy to re-roll their die if you don't like what they're about to roll. So the attacks that she's doing now is actually one of her weaker attacks, but it also corrupts her.
So that's fine. I think this is fine.
Okay. So then you just nuke her. So you'll take one back, which gives you another reroll option if you wanted it.
Yep. I'm gonna do this. I can take another.
Yeah, you can take plenty of hits. Oh, by the way, that heart you lost in the beginning was strictly tutorial, so you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. And then this will net even because she'll do one to me, but I'm healing one, so it's fine.
Correct.
And then she's going to do 3 more to me, which will bring me down to virtue, which is kind of nice.
Yep.
I guess I can re-roll this one into maybe doing a purify, but I don't even think I want to do 1 purify because it's gonna.
Yeah. Now, well, remember you could always potentially use the 1 purify on yourself.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. So
technically speaking, it doesn't hurt to do the reroll. That's the convert, not the reroll.
Oh yeah.
That's the reroll. So yeah. Worst case scenario, nothing happens. Best case scenario switches to a 1, and you heal 1, but nothing this time.
So now I'm gonna get smacked.
Yep. It's gonna do 2 to itself, which will heal some, and get it closer to its over corrupt. Ooh, that's a couple of things.
Okay.
So you got your
definitely gotta re-roll that one.
Yeah. Don't forget to get your free draw since you got down there.
Yep. Could have been better.
It still can. You can re-roll 2 dice with that one thing. It's just a matter of which ones you want to re-roll.
I think I'm going to re-roll this one and this one.
You want that one, or do you want his die? Because don't forget, he's attacking you for 4. But is that better than him potentially healing? And
nothing changed.
Nothing changed. Well, yeah. So convert that.
So I'm going to heal myself here.
Yep.
And then hit you with that. The light shield protected it.
Yep.
I'm going to just hit the enemy for 5, which will take me down. You said once I heal up, so if I take 1 more on purpose, I can draw another one potentially?
That is true, yes. Or you could do it the other way. Heal yourself up past the 5.
Oh.
And then take the hit and just nuke her.
That does seem like it's probably better. That was smarter.
Yeah. I played this a few times, so I picked up those little nuances. This is your first time.
So, star shards are a chest? Or is it star shards and a chest?
You get both.
Okay. Forge area corrupt. Change a die face from your hand to area corrupt 5 permanently.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want that.
Yeah, that's like the upsides are not nearly as good as the down. Or yeah, it's just gross. Yeah. This one's pretty good.
It's one of those things where it's like, because your standard ability is you can change one ability or one die from corrupt to purify for the turn.
You just do it to that?
Yeah, so if you're forced to turn a die to an area corrupt 5, you can then immediately purify it, but this still makes that face permanently the area corrupt 5, whereas your character ability temporarily will purify it.
Yeah, but I can get Violent Fling.
Destroy a die from your hand permanently.
So I can get rid of poopy dies. And
once per battle.
Yes.
This card, the Violent Fling itself, also goes out of the deck temporarily.
I like the idea of flinging violently. It's in my wheelhouse.
Okay, and then a second choice.
We got lots of light shield stuff. We got deal 6 purified at any thing, and then put bad. So this is just all strong stuff, but it puts wounds into my deck.
But it puts a bad die in your deck. Which now that you got the fling,
yeah, I was gonna say now that I got
maybe not the worst.
Now I got the fling, I think I'm gonna go for it because this is all AOE stuff, but only two good. Yeah, I'm gonna.
The two big ones.
I got flings. Choose up to 2 risky dice, 2 safe dice, or 2 balanced dice. Well, so far balanced dice seems to be the way to go for me. So.
Stick with it. And there is in the bottom right-hand corner, if you don't like any of the dice, you can always just say, no, I'll take money.
Okay. Enhance all the dice from your hand.
So any dice that are showing that are showing a Purify 1 are changed to a Purify 6.
Okay. And all these are self-corrupts. Convert 2 dice from your hand this turn. So this is just conversion, which is nice.
Just conversion.
And then purify 3 damage to any target. Gain 2 doom. Increase dice. Oh, so that's just gonna make my dice corrupt insane, which means that
makes your dice corrupt bigger.
A convert would be good, but I only get 1 of those per turn, so.
Right. But if you have no corrupt dice in hand when that comes up, then you don't have to worry about it. But is it worth? Like, I like the Baleful Hoot, but it's definitely high risk, high reward.
But this is all balanced dice.
Nah, I know. Baleful Hoot is the high risk, high reward ability.
You know what? I like it. Let's go for it. Oh, there's so many new things.
Yep.
Serenity. That's purely receiving.
Yes.
And apply Torment, which increases corruption received. Invoke and roll a new random die. It can be a die that is available to you as a reward. 25% chance of being an epic die. The invoked die is removed from your dice pool at the end of battle. Okay. Light shields and draws. And then with some bad stuff. Just like a light shield and then get another card. It's not bad. But invoke is also kind of cool.
Could be anything.
I like invoke. It could be anything. It can even be a boat.
That's true. All right, another fight.
Oh, he's got 2 agony. At the end of their turn, gain 2 doom. Is it they get 2 doom, or
yeah, he gets 2 doom at the end of his turn.
Okay.
Which is a little scary because that's gonna spiral out of control very quickly.
Oh, I want to re-roll you. I can invoke something.
But first turn, you don't have a reroll.
Oh, a convert.
You have a convert.
That's not a reroll. That's right.
Correct.
Is that? Hold on. Is this self? Player corrupt. So, yeah. But I'm gonna be playing the light shield, so it's fine.
Yes.
So boop 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 boop.
I've already forgot. What is that relic that you picked up early on? Top left, under your name?
Whenever you or the Sentinels corrupt an enemy with at least 3 corruption, convert the enemy die.
That's right.
Which is not good now.
Not good now, but it's something to just keep in mind that you have.
So I'll just put the shield on me now. And then I'll just do a little bit of that action.
So then they'll throw 2 damage at you, it'll just get blocked. And then just 2 doom. So now she just has +2 to all of her corrupt dice.
Oh, and my rolls were something.
Yeah. Well, you do have the 1 reroll die there, at least.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna reroll this one. It's slightly better.
Hey, better is better.
Alright, and we're taking damage this turn.
Yep.
Ow.
Yep. And then she gains 2 more doom, so next one's going to be an absolute doozy. Yeah, look at that. That's a 6.
But we got big boy stuff.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'm gonna doom up.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's see. Well, first we're gonna do that because why not? And then just boom. Let's see.
So, keep in mind, she's about to hit you for 6 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably use the 3 and 2 on myself. I can also reroll up to 2, but
the 3 and the 2 will be just enough to survive the hit.
Yeah. I'm not gonna reroll anything because this is all fine. So just being able to survive is fine because we're gonna get a free 5 nuke.
Yep.
And a convert, so.
And the rerolls.
And a reroll, so yeah, so we're fine. This is easy.
Yeah. Which is good because she's now up to 6 doom, which means that no matter what she rolls, yeah, that's 8 damage. That is straight up. You cannot survive that hit, even at full health. But you
fine.
got converts.
Well, I'm a wound myself. That's how much I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to use my virtue. Oh, hold on. Now. Come on. Big money, no whammy. That was on its edge.
It really was.
Well, that's fine.
It does work. Look at that. Perfect. No heart loss.
Easy.
So 50 shards in her chest.
Alright.
Once again.
Apply 1 Scarlet Sigil. Creatures with Scarlet Sigil receive X Purify whenever they use a risky die. Or whenever I use a risky die. So that's. And then Scarlet Sigil Mark II.
Yep.
Or Refresh. Refreshes your virtues.
Yep.
Dissolve life. Lose a heart and fully purify your corruption meter. Ugh.
Yep.
And then
my favorite risky die that I have seen so far has 5 faces of dissolve life, and the 6th face is just 50 damage.
I see.
So it's just like, look, that die will probably get you killed, but it might win you any fight.
See, these kind of suck because I don't have risky dies, really.
Yeah,
so that leans towards me getting a risky die, which is...
Yeah, or again, you can take this, you can skip and take the 10 gold.
I actually might skip. I don't like any of these. Okay. Moonlight, whenever you use a hex die, it just does purify. I am putting wounds in my deck because of Baleful Hoot, and I can I can do more Baleful Hoots.
Well, Baleful Hoots are the one that you're taking.
Yeah.
You're taking doom.
Yeah,
that's not the Hex dice.
That's not the Hex dice. I do have a Hex dice one though. And then Serenity. I like Baleful Hooting.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. I'm going for the Baleful Hoots.
Hoot hoot.
We're in cahoots.
So now you've got a choice here. So
up here we got a Forge Shop. Spend star shards to improve your dice pool. You can improve and destroy or duplicate dice.
Or potentially even, it doesn't say it there, but you can also change certain faces of dice.
Or spend star shards with sentinels. Acquire new sentinels or upgrade the ones that you have.
A sentinel is a friendo that sticks with you. They will add an additional dice of their own choosing to your pool every turn, but they also have a health bar that you have to keep in mind.
And if I go right, there's a hard battle.
Well, nope. You get to pick which one either way.
Oh, either way.
That's one big space.
Okay. I think I want to see the Sentinel.
Okay. I mean, having to look at 2 risky dice isn't so exciting anyway.
Yeah. That was definitely part of my reasoning. Gain 1 in research. Increase enhance effectiveness by X.
So remember those ones? When enhance is turn a 1 into a 6. If you have the scholarly stuff, it makes it turn it to a 7, turn it to an 8.
I will light charge. Deal 1 purify to any target. Deals an additional 2 purify for each die converted in this battle.
Yep.
I don't do a lot of die conversion at the moment.
Nope.
So, but another draw die. It's fine. Sure. And then there's Scarlet Vigil Plus. We got Moon Ray Plus.
Ray Plus.
Deal 1 will purify to any target. 3 additional for each hex die I own. I just need more hex dies. Or deal 6 purified to any target. And then this gives me the hex dies.
Yes.
I'm taking this one. I like this one.
It's pretty good.
All right.
Okay, so
now we're going to go to the Sentinel shop because I want a friend.
Yeah.
Hey, the Oracle is here. Alright, here's what I can make with your star shards. Autonomous beacon or a guardian?
So you can right-click on him to see what his die is.
I'm right-clicking.
I'm sorry. It's show dice on the bottom. My bad.
Nah, there we go.
Bam, there you go.
Precision. Choose a dice face, or just
pick another one of your dice, and get a shield. Pick another one of your dice and choose what face you want it to be.
I think I like that way better than the guardian.
Yep. Or you could choose to spend 50 to shuffle and get 2 new ones. But yeah.
This guy's fine. We'll take him. Look at him. Look at my little buddy.
Yeah.
I take it. Can you have more than one, or would it just replace?
As far as I'm aware, you can only have the one. I think it's just the one. You can upgrade it in theory, but at least in the demo, I have not had enough star shards to do so.
What do you think of hard battles?
I think they are dangerous, but worth it if you can do it.
Do you think I can?
Because look at the rewards.
Yeah, and it gives you a star blessing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try it.
Oh, he's a big boy. Oh, he's got thick skin, thorns, and outbreak. Oh, jeez.
When below or equal to half max corruption, gain 3 doom.
Okay, so when you get him down to half health, all of his doom goes up by 3.
And then thorn 1, and then blocks purify received by 1. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. And those are just permanent.
It's okay. We got some big boy stuff.
Yeah, you did. And don't forget your friendo's die over in the top left there.
Can I reroll his die?
You can. Okay. Not at the moment because you don't have the ability to do so, but yes.
I'm just saying, like, on average. So, is that per die or per...
That is per die.
So, if I convert that, it's going to still do nothing.
Yes.
Well, it won't do nothing because
you you'll have to play it if you leave it red.
And with the thorns, I can still heal myself with it.
That's true.
So I deal this amount of damage to him, and then I use these 2 to heal me.
That works.
And then just boop. And I could have rerolled these, but they're meh anyway. But I can reroll his, you said.
True. You can.
But that just resets die faces for things that don't exist, so whatever.
Well, I mean, he got his die.
I did forget about his die, but
the two is one of his better faces, so better faces for you, I should say.
Yeah.
Cause see, that's much worse.
But I can reroll this time.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to reroll his die, and I think there's 1, so I'm going to convert to 3. Yeah.
Plus, you want to reroll that one anyway because you want the baleful hoot.
Yeah. Oh, I got a hoot, and he's doing 1 less damage.
Yeah, it's something.
I might just do this to myself.
You can.
Do that so I can draw a card.
Oh,
I'm learning.
don't.
Yeah.
Well, you got an interesting situation here because he went below half health. So now he's doing way more damage.
It's fine. I do this. And then I damage myself again?
You could do that.
But I don't have that or that anymore. So I have to play this.
Yeah. And then remember, you can play it on him if you want.
Yeah, I could. But I have other little heals that are worthless on him.
True. So, I'm going to point out two things here. One, you currently have 6 health.
Yes.
He's doing 6 damage.
So if and 4, 5. Yeah.
So he's going to take out one of your hearts. Unless
I play that on him.
Yeah, which don't forget your relic.
That is true.
As long as you get him with 3 corruption, yes, it sucks, but now he's going to hit you with 6 purify.
Just as I planned. And then,
So then you could ping him again, because, he's just going
to... He'll take no damage, and he'll hurt me, but since he's going to heal me anyway, I can take 2 damage from these 2 die to hit him with a virtue again.
Yes. Although I'm not 100% sure if that is... If you'll do that, or if your friend will do that. Okay, so your friend did that, so he took the thorn.
Well, it was a learning experience.
Correct. That's okay.
Alright. I'm healed up.
Ooh, that is a 5 AoE. That is not ideal.
Oh, well, I can enhance that die.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Let's see. I can also just destroy this die.
Yeah.
Which is why it's here.
Yeah.
So... I'm just thinking of, we'll do that. And then we can do that. We can reroll his to potentially reroll this.
Yeah, because he's going to do 5 damage to you, and your friend, and himself. It's not the most ideal situation.
So I'm going to reroll actually this one and this one. It didn't get better.
It didn't get great, but it is still potentially salvageable. Depending on how you want to do it.
I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm losing a heart no matter what, actually. Because even if this heals me.
Unfortunately.
So, since healing myself does nothing, I'm just going to have them heal themselves.
Makes sense.
And then I'm going to lose a heart, which is really sad. But I have tools of the trade. Oh, and bad cards in the hand.
Yeah, that'll happen, unfortunately. Oh.
Gotta be kidding me. We can convert his die by hitting him with that, which is going to overload himself, which will give him some doom and do 1 damage to us. But I think that's okay. Well, since this is a hex die, and these can potentially be rerolled into better things, maybe I hit him for 4.
Don't forget, you also still have your power there.
I know, but I'm just thinking, I want to hit him for 4 to convert that, and then these can be rerolled once I take some damage into things that aren't awful.
That's true.
Although I could just convert that, but, you know.
Well, you can always do something else first. You can hit him with that virtue, and now you can do your reroll. And if you don't like what you see, maybe it changes your mind.
Okay, so we'll reroll these. Oh ho ho, big owl. I think he might just be dead.
Could be.
Yeah, I think he is. We do that.
Oh yeah, because of all of that doom, that you can just convert that into an 8 damage hit. Woo! He'll block the one, but there you go.
I still took a heart though.
You took a heart, but that's not the end of the world.
It wasn't clean. Let's see. Yeah, Twilight Sigil. Discard anyone die from your hand. Deal 6 purify to a random enemy. Ooh, I like inventive.
Yeah.
And then apply incorruptible on any target. Blocks all corruption until end of turn. Ooh.
And that's on any target. You can put that on yourself to protect you from an attack. Put it on an enemy to prevent them from healing.
I don't know if I like the inventive or the incorruptible more.
They're both good. It's just with the inventive, you have 2/3 of a chance to discard a die, versus the incorruptible, you have 1/3 of a chance to do the safety.
Because discarding dies isn't always bad, which is
correct.
Why I'm like, yeah, I think I like it.
And it's discarding dice to do big damage.
Let's see. Lots of card draw and shielding here. And that's area of effect. Big boy numbers.
Big area of effects. But potentially area of effect corruption, which is...
I think I like high guard. I like... Because there's a 50% chance I just draw another die with an upside.
Yeah.
We'll go for it.
Okay, and now your Star Telescope.
Let's see. While your corruption meter is at the last point of purify, it deals 2 additional purify.
That's when you're really low on your health.
Living life on the edge. Whenever an enemy gets overcorrupted, apply 1 serenity to that enemy.
So if they ever get overcorrupted, they'll just take more damage.
And then at the start of each battle, refresh your virtues.
So you can always start each battle with all of your abilities being able to be used. As opposed to having to take corruption to do it.
I think I kind of like Caged Anomaly.
Yeah, I think the Caged Anomaly is good. I hadn't seen that scarf before, and that scarf is... I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Because that means that on your opening turn, you have your reroll, you have your extra die, and you have the deal 5 damage. But it's just that first turn. So it's one of those one and done artifacts.
Let's try it.
Versus, I thought both of those were good choices.
Destroy 1 die from our dice pool. We have dies that I certainly wouldn't mind getting rid of. And then instead of going to the Sentinel shop, I can duplicate. So I can get rid of a die and then duplicate a different die. I like it. Okay.
Shows each of your dice and their sides.
So we got starter, draw plus, violent fling, draw plus, baleful hoop, brainy, refine. It's fine. Owl shield, invoke, stellar cleanses. They're the ones I don't like. So I'm gonna get rid of one of you. And now let's duplicate a die that I do like.
You can get another violent fling. You can get more baleful hoots. You can get more fulminant quills.
I'm considering the quills. Oh, punch plus I also quite liked.
Yeah, that's big damage.
Because big damage and the upside is definitely handleable. Yeah, because I have 2 quills already. I'm gonna get another punch. We're gonna be a punchy owl.
Right.
So now, another star skeletoscope. We're gonna get an epic die. I don't think we've seen an epic die yet.
Nope. Epic dice are very, very, very good.
Epic. Curse prediction. Just choose a die face. Add 1 paralyzed hex die to your draw pool.
It is guaranteed that you will be able to take a die and set it to whatever face you want. But then you're adding either 1 or 2 hex dice to your pool.
And this one is convert 1 die from any target, or convert 2 dice from any target, or just
deal 3 damage.
I quite like manipulate. Plus.
Yeah. Yep.
We're gonna just take that. Please.
I think both of those dice were very, very good. That one. The one you picked is definitely the safer one. And then the shrine.
Recover 1 heart or sacrifice a heart for a boon. I think I'm gonna get a heart, I guess. Because I don't want to go into a boss fight with 1 heart. I don't trust myself.
Fair enough.
And I'm missing a heart. If I had 3 hearts, I think I would have.
But you don't want to go into 1.
Okay. He's got Unholy Mist. At the end of the turn, receive 5 Shadow Mantle and decrease the Holy Mist stack by 1. Okay, so he's going to block a lot of Purify initially.
Yep.
And then always draw a 2nd die. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. And he's going to apply Holy Mist onto me. Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's going to deal damage to you and make it harder to heal yourself. But hey, you got your thing, so you get an extra die on the first turn here. You can just start by breaking his misty armor there.
That is true. That's one of the poopy dies. That one's not rolled terribly. That's the max roll. I can reroll this guy. And maybe I reroll that one.
Bad option. Yeah, nothing exciting in there, unfortunately.
So, boom, boom.
Yep. It's...
I did it.
Oh, you did it. Yeah, at least you can convert the 1.
Yep.
It's better than nothing.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. At the end of the turn, he'll receive the Shadow Mantle.
Yeah, I was just
so
going to say, like, I was like, I thought I did a thing, but...
You did. Yeah,
yeah, this is just...
You just go nuts for now. Not bad. Almost a third of his health on 1 turn.
But now things are going to happen.
Yep.
So I'm taking damage, and it's going to be harder to heal myself.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, we got...
Oh, interesting.
Big damage here.
The mist hasn't actually hit you yet, I don't think. Yeah, he gave you Unholy Mist, so you don't have the Shadow Mantle yet. So you can heal fine this turn. Next turn, it'll be a problem.
Okay. Refine.
Yep.
Or
you can just convert it to a 3 damage.
I think I'd reroll it first. Oh, actually, I can reroll this and then that 3. 2/2 is actually... Both of his dice kind of suck. Rerolling them both is probably correct.
You could reroll both of them, yeah.
That's a bit better. Yeah, like, look, none of his options are good. I'm debating healing myself here. Because I'm going to take 3 damage, which is enough to kill me.
Yeah, so you'll need to heal yourself at least a little bit. And then again, remember, you will not be able to heal as well next turn.
I think I'm going to go use this 5 on me, unfortunately. Or I can convert the 3 and use that.
Yeah, so you can convert the 3.
I always want to just place the thing on the die.
I know.
Okay, so we'll do that. And then you know what? I'm going to just put the 1 on me. So it's like perfectly efficient. And put the big damage up.
And then your friend does 1.
Yeah.
All right, you got him under half.
Now I got the Shadow Mantle.
Yep. Yeah, if you don't like his dice, you could always hit him with 3 corruption.
That is true.
I don't know if it'll turn both of his dice good or if it just the one.
It does say die singular.
It does.
But it says that one, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is my epic die.
Yep.
That one definitely can be re-rolled.
But he rolled the Sentinel, the precision face, so you can pick any dice, any of the dice on the field, and say this is what that has rolled.
Let's see.
So yeah, you could literally hit that with.
Wait, can I just convert both of the enemy's dies?
Yeah, you can literally use the precision to turn that over to the convert to.
That seems too good not to do.
That's pretty good. So you switch it to that, and then you play that, and then convert his 2 dice.
What will it convert the Unholy Mist to?
I don't know. It still stayed Unholy Mist.
It's still Unholy Mist.
But still, now he's not doing damage.
And in fact, he's going to damage himself.
Yes, and he's going to heal your friend.
That is actually quite useful. I guess we'll do that to break through
Shield.
this thing. I guess I'm gonna re-roll you. And maybe even you, because I don't need.
You don't necessarily want to fling any of those.
Yeah, I don't need to. Well, and I just got a better fling. But we're gonna do that.
Well, you got the reroll die.
Great.
Hey, you know what? Fling it.
I could just fling it.
Yeah. It's like, what do you need that die for? All it does is let you reroll.
And then... Alright. And he's just gonna go blah. And attempts to heal me, and then it gets blocked, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But healed my friend and hurt himself.
Yep. And hey, it was blocked on you, but it's better than, taking damage still.
Alright, he's going to be doing 4 damage to me this time around.
Yep.
I like just doing this immediately.
Yep.
Oh, hello? I can discard that if I want, or this, and then convert that.
Yep.
Yeah,
you get options.
Yeah, I think I like that. Let's see. We do that. We do that. Do a little bit of those.
Baleful hoot.
We give him the old hoot. The old hoot scoot. And then, since we're doomed, we can convert this for higher damage.
That's true.
But we're also... It's not fatal, because I have 1 light shield.
Because you have your 1 light shield.
So
now you
I could
still heal yourself.
Heal up so that I can get my damage virtue back.
True.
I think I will.
Yeah, I think it's better to play it safe.
Because then I'll take enough to get that back again.
Yeah. So then do you want to heal yourself 1 more just to be super efficient with your health, or do you want to just whittle him down some more?
I'll play it safe. He's a boss. I should be a little bit safe. Because now I have a bunch of Shadow Mantle again. I won't necessarily have another opportunity to do that. And that puts me perfectly here.
Yep. He only had the shadow 4 this time. Oh, that's a bad looking hand though.
Ugh, that is.
But you got the precision die again.
We're definitely re-rolling you, or just resetting you.
Yeah.
Now, that's a wound, and that's a wound, so
those are just going to be bad. No matter
one
what.
of them is going to get converted, I'm sure. Oh, we could... It's a little risky to re-roll this one. But we're definitely redoing that. 100%. Big damage.
Yep.
In fact,
yep.
Let's just see where we're at here. I can... These are low damage. I can roll them into potentially higher damage to convert.
Yeah. I mean, he's only got 6 health. If you can roll one of those into a 5, he's dead.
Do I try rolling them both, or do I like hedge my bet?
It's a great question.
I'm going to hedge my bet.
Okay. Almost.
Okay, well, I don't want to give him a shield.
You do.
I do?
The light shield blocks corruption. That means that you could put that light shield on him and then throw the corruption die at him and do nothing.
Uh-huh. So then I still convert one of these.
Yep. So you can still hit him for 2. And then you can either throw it at him to do nothing because it'll ping off the shield, or you can have either you or your friend tank it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to lose a heart this round. There's nothing I can do about that. I wanted to end it this round, but there's nothing I can do to stop that.
Correct.
I think...
So...
I just for maximum safety, I'm going to let him keep that shield. It's like, none of that damage is going after my friend right now. And then that one's going to knock off a heart. Man, I could have gotten a boon. Unless he's got another phase or something.
Nah, you're good. And then just with a full draw +1, kick his ass, Nappa.
There could be no bad.
And there you go.
And look, he's a happy turtle. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
There goes the happy turtle. You won the demo! Thanks for playing. We hope you like it. This is a small taste of the game. The final version will have 6 playable characters, each with its own mechanics, dozens of enemies, more levels, blessings, sentinels, and of course, more dice.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was Astrea, the 6-sided oracle.
Yeah.
The demo is free on Steam if you want to try it out.
Yep. Free is a good price. Can't argue with it.
Yeah, I believe the full game is out sometime eventually.
Yeah,
I don't think they have a release date set
no
yet.
release date. This is still very alpha, so who knows? But I like what I'm seeing so far personally.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let us know if you want to see any more of it in the future when it comes out. And with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Goodbye.